I'm going to run through the 3-year-old list really quick. There's only some, is the best way to put it, some left. Absolute Euphoria raced good last night. She was a beaten fourth. I thought she was probably going to be a little closer, but didn't race bad. Fourth, beat 2 lengths. I was happy with her. Sliver of Fashion, our newest horse, a Crescent Fashion colt we got at Indiana. He's going to make his first start for us in Northfield on Tuesday, I believe. I like this horse. I trained him the other day in the race bike. I was happy with what I saw from him. Can't wait to see him race Tuesday night. Brace for Landing, racing good. Eager to see all of his starts coming up, especially the next one. I'd like to see him come forward again. We'll see how that plays out. Carter Michael Dio's back training again, trying to get this guy ready for the end of the year. We'll see how that plays out, how that timeline plays out for us and for Carter Michael Dio in the next month. Cash Deals will race, I think it races the 16th or 17th, and we'll have another wave of horses that will go up for sale, and she will be one of them. After the prospect lag on the 16th or 17th, Coupe de Ville raced out of her skin last night, was the slightest of slight margins away from putting a pretty Cinderella cap on the 3-year-old season for her. She's had a good season and raced tough almost every single time she raced. Last night was a great mile, and I thought I won. And I said pulling up to Jason and all them, I said, the only thing worse than getting beat is thinking you won and finding out you got beat, and then finding out not only did you get beat, but you weren't even second, you were third. Third beat a nose. You don't see that very often, and Coupe de Ville raced astonishingly good. Very, very happy with her. Cupid Express has raced good since the day we bought her. That first odd break, I don't know where that came from, but raced great in the meadows every single time we raced her. Really nice filly. Cutie Cumber, I've had some calls about, we had a call actually for her at breeding season last year as she just turned 3. I think we'll have a number of people interested in Cutie Cumber this year also. I'd like to see her take a good mark. I really thought by the end of September she would have a good mark, and it's not the end of September yet, so fingers crossed that Cutie Cumber will come through for me. Five Fish Species, just really came to life the last 5 weeks. Just an impressive run she's been on, and then to draw the 7-hole really sucks in Batavia, but we'll see. That's a lot of lemons to make some lemonade out of from way out there. We'll see what Scott Zeron can do. Gandalf the Black, very interested to watch his next couple of races, because there are races for him at the Meadows here. I want to see what he does. If he can't race at Mohawk, and I don't think, and there's no I don't think, I know he is not a contender in the Grassroots Series. I know he's 19th or 20th in standing, and somebody said, he might be 8th or 9th best, so that's great. He finishes second last in the final. If he makes the final, that's cool. We're not going to stick around for that. If he can't do, I think the plan was to race him at Flamborough. If he does at Flamborough, great. If he can't get around Flamborough, he'll likely come to the Meadows, and that's the plan for him over the next little while. We'll see how that plays out, though, but no complaints. Horse been a nice little horse for us, and will continue to be. Horn Player raced fantastic the other day. Have had people ask about purchasing her, so now we are in a phase where we are going to have breeders start approaching us about some of these broodmare potentials, and this is definitely one of them now with Horn Player. Major Megan, just been a great purchase for us. A little bit flat the other day in 4th, on the right line, pretty good. We'll see if we can get her off that right line and moving forward this week. Merchant Man, all the way down into the maiden now that we could price him. We didn't even get 20 for him the other day. I bought him back. Can't sell him for less than that. I just can't do it. And he's in the maiden here on Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. Nothing But a Dreamer had a great, I had one of our clients messaged, can he come back for the Grassroots? I said, absolutely not. I have no interest in racing him in the Grassroots, which probably, though, people in that group probably don't want to hear. They want to see him come back and race. No, I'm not racing him there. But that same person, Denise, one of my partners, said, what about the Harvest Series? Nomers of 30. I thought that was Nomers of 30 life, as it used to be, I thought. But it's Nomers of 30 this year. She does fit. Absolutely. I'll be down for that one, though. 100%. So, Nothing But a Dream will likely race here. I think October 2nd, he has to be paid into, if I'm not mistaken, has to be paid into by October 2nd. So we'll make the payment for him, see if we have other horses that also fit into there. I don't think we do, but we'll see. And then I do have interest in exporting him back to where he came from and racing him in Ontario in the Harvest Series. We'll see how his next couple of starts go here in Pennsylvania, but yes, I do think that is a very plausible direction for him. Smoking Hot Irish Girl has been great. I wish she'd have raced once more last week and then gone. She's going to race in Delaware next week. Jug Week's coming. For all of you in Ohio, Jug Week is your Gold Cup and Saucer Week, your old home week. And Little Brown Jug is the culmination of that. We had Atlas Hanover in it last year. I don't think we're going to have anybody in it this year. We'll see. But the racing all week is going to be a lot of fun. We have a lot of horses racing there over the next over that week span, and Smoking Hot Irish Girl will be one of them. Spitfire Overseas, although he won't race Jug Week, a lot of races coming up for this guy. I did put a kibosh to the Canadian Trotting Classic. I just needed to see a prep last week, and we couldn't get a race into him, so we will race him next week in the Nommers of 3 but not more than 5 at the Meadows. Now if it goes on Friday, hopefully Mark will come and drive these horses. I gotta call him right now and ask him. But Spitfire Overseas is still lots on his stance card for the rest of the year. Stay Special, the vet had looked at her knee, said they're coming good. Can we walk her for a little bit longer? No. We're not going to walk her for too much longer. She can go on the walker and in the pool, but I want her back working. We're not going to wait forever. Because what happens with these, sometimes you just need to, the horses need to work their way back. And I know that this particular filly, they gave her all the time at 2, brought her back, and she soared up again at 3. So her knees are a problem. They are something that have to be mitigated. They have to be managed. And I don't think sitting him in the stall and waiting, because the longer you give her off, the longer it takes to get her back, right? And that road coming back can be very stressful and very hard on their knees to begin with. So you got to be careful that you don't, you don't do more harm getting them back to the track than taking them off the track, I guess is the easiest way to put it. So Stay Special, she is in the pool and in the walker, but she will start jogging very, very soon. Steel Cowboy, I didn't realize he had to qualify. He does have to qualify, so he will qualify Tuesday at the Meadows. I have to go there to qualify the gas horse. Also, no all gas, no brakes has to qualify also, so we'll get those 2 qualified. Probably School, a horse or 2 also. Where are we at here? Swinging Senorita. I'm not going to apologize for the race last night. I don't think there was any other way to race Swinging Senorita. If I could have get in the 2-hole, did I want to get in the 2-hole behind a horse that I don't think can beat me? No. I think we were always planning on racing her the exact way that she's raced all year. She's very tactical. Leave, jam the air on, wait for the 2 horses that have beat her all year, and hope to beat one of them. That's what we did. Unfortunately, the first quarter set up a little stronger than I was hoping. 26-4, 56 flat. She tried a 54-3. And the as I said, the mitigating factor towards why, she shows 53-4, 54. She's a 54 trotter that once in a while will try 53 in a piece, once in a while will try 54 in a piece. The deciding factor in that last night was that first quarter in 26-4. I'm well aware of it. But it doesn't mean that I would look back and say, I wish I had done this. There was no way I could do anything else than what we did. Tactical Mounds, man, she raced out of her skin last week. The week before, she's just been such a good filly. Man, what a nice horse. She's been one of our best horses ever, to be quite frank. And I believe that was the biggest win ever for the stable in the New Jersey Classic final. I know we raced globetrotting horses that were second in the finals in Ontario, second in the finals in Ohio and Pennsylvania with Lawmaker and Tiger, but they didn't win. And actually, those were 250. That was 275 the other night. So yeah, without being official, I would say, yeah, the biggest win we've ever had was with Tactical Mounds. Unique Style, our newest horse. A little surprised there's so many shares left of this horse. It's a pretty good-looking horse that Mark really liked, who drove him his whole life. We'll get a chance to race him at the Meadows next week. I'm surprised there's got to be I was just looking at him, 60-some shares left. 64. I'm surprised nobody likes him. He's not in New York. He's in Pennsylvania. Nice horse, $105,000 yearling. Got a mark of 56-1. What's not to like? I'm a little surprised you guys haven't gobbled these shares up. But again, this is why I got to be careful what I buy. I can't carry those 64 shares forever. It's impossible. So, these are the types of things that give me pause the next time horses come up for sales. Everybody's like, I don't want to buy them. Okay, that's why the buckets are there, especially for the yearlings. You can imagine if Unique Style was a yearling, times that by 30. It was 18,000 shares. I can't carry those. So, I am a little surprised about Unique Style, but it's okay, not a big deal. Wallop has been racing good. He's going to race this week and then go to Mark Beckwith to race in the Massachusetts Stakes. I might actually go down there because Wallop is a little bit tricky. at the gate. I might actually go down there and drive Wallop his first start or second start to see how he is. Warby Yuri schooled in 2-1. He's going to race this week, so I'm happy with him. My whole thing with Yuri is grow up, grow up, grow up, and then we're going to put him away for a little bit, bring him back, and then we're going to drop the hammer on Yuri. As a 4-year-old, he should be able to come forward in a big way, and I do absolutely expect him to do so. What a Mission is racing Wednesday. You know, I think the mistake of the sale, obviously, I'm not going to say Austral Hanover selling was a mistake. It was just circumstances. He got a perfect trip. He'll always win with those horses on that trip. But I can't, in the post parade, I'm not looking at the board saying I'm 5 to 6 to 1. I wish I hadn't sold him. No, in the winner's circle I was saying that, but I still think it was the right move. And although it was the right move, What a Mission, not selling What a Mission, 1,000% the right move. Though everybody should have been looking to gobble up this guy. I mean, yes, I was first also eligible in the race last night. Okay, that sucks, but he's going to make the Buckeye final, right, for 100. He's going to race in the Buckeye race. No, he can't race Jug Week, but I race him in a fair race, Jug Week. We should be just fine to race What a Mission whenever we want to. So I think this horse is going to be a nice horse for us all throughout the fall. You don't want him for 30? Fine, we'll keep him. No big deal. So with that, apparently Ollie is out here looking for his tablet. I told him he couldn't have it back until he did all his homework. In fact, not only can he not have it back, I won't even let you take it in the house. So it looks like, I'm guessing he's right here outside my window because he's finished his homework. So with that, I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I know it wasn't the weekend we wanted in Ohio, but no major disappointments, just inevitabilities. So with that, I'll let you go. I'll talk to you soon. Good things ahead. It was a good week overall. Hopefully a better one coming.